Well, one thing I need, certainly, you can tell by looking at me right now, is a little bit of exercise.
No, Jay.
Yes, I could deal with a little bit of
do.
exercise. Yes, I went for a walk last night.
Good for you.
I need a lot more of those. But we're going to have a couple guests on who's going to tell us about exercise, meditation, prayer. But before that, let's take a look at their video.
SoulCore is more than an exercise class. It combines the physical with the spiritual. That's what makes it very unique from, say, a yoga or a Pilates class.
I thought it released a lot of stress. I just got to focus on the rosary and lift all my stress up to God. I feel very fit, and I get the benefit of saying the rosary.
You can really feel it through your entire body, not only just physically, but also mentally and emotionally.
I think you get that really deep sense of peace with your body, and it feels very still and comfortable, and I've always felt that way after SoulCore.
And now joining us is Deanne and Colleen via Skype to discuss SoulCore, a movement all its own. It's a contemporary workout that strengthens the body and the soul through exercise and meditation on life of Christ in the Rosary. Ladies, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having us, Jay and Father Reed. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Tell us what the SoulCore project is all about.
Well, what it is, it's really an invitation to others to come to know the beautiful mysteries of the Rosary in a deeper way, and to also exercise the body. So in essence, to strengthen the body and also strengthen the soul, as we're created both body and soul. And it's a way to involve the whole person in our prayer and meditation.
Colleen and Deanne, you know, as people here at Catholic TV know, I'm very focused on logos. I love branding and all that. Now, right behind you is the logo for SoulCore, but I don't understand what it means. Could you explain it to us? Because I think it has a very unique design. What does it symbolize?
Thank you, actually, Father Reed, for asking, because it does. It has a lot of meaning. You'll see that there's an A intertwined with the M, and like you said, the logo's right behind us. It has a long history in the Church. It stands for Auspece Maria, which is Latin for under the protection of Mary. And it's very meaningful to us. We have consecrated this entire project to Mary, and we certainly feel under her protection. And we hope that anyone who joins this journey with us will also feel her protection and her constant guidance.
I can't think of a better time to have you on the show with us, too, because it is the month of May, and as you probably know, praying the Rosary here on Catholic TV is very important to our viewers. It's one of our best loved and watched shows. So I find it an absolutely wonderful thing that you have incorporated the praying of the Rosary, our devotion to Mary, into being fit. Whose idea was this, by the way?
Colleen really received the inspiration first. Well, I think it was definitely an inspiration from the Holy Spirit. I had, growing in my devotion to the Blessed Mother and really trying to pray my rosary daily if possible, as often as I could. And I had started jogging, actually, and trying to keep up some kind of exercise routine. And when I was running, I started to say my rosary. And I usually have trouble sticking with any kind of a workout, but I found that in praying the rosary while I ran, I was more motivated to run. You know, I felt so good when I came back. I had checked 2 things off my list in the morning, a run and also my prayer time. And I also found it to be really beautiful time of prayer because my mind was just a little freed from distractions and things that might happen sometimes when I try and sit and pray the rosary. So after that, I actually went on a pilgrimage to Medjugorje. And when I came back from that, about a week or 2 after that, I just had this inspiration that wouldn't it be beautiful to pair the rosary with some core strengthening movements? Because a friend of mine had told me, well, now as you're getting over 40, you really need to add core strengthening to your workout regimen. And since I didn't have much of a regimen, I thought this would be a really beautiful thing to do, to pair the rosary with that. And I kind of did some research, and there was nothing like that out there, exactly like that. And Deanne, who had been a longtime friend, had a beautiful fitness background and a beautiful faith as well. And so she just popped into my mind, and I thought, I'm going to ask her if she would be interested in developing something like this.
So what are some of the exercise routines and disciplines that you do that are different from other routines?
That is a great question, Jay. Really, this whole workout is really focused on the prayers and the meditations of the virtues of each of the mysteries. So that's the first and foremost aspect of SoulCore. And then how we move our body, or moving our body with those prayers enhances the prayers, just as candlelight or music, or, you think about aspects of the Mass, that all those things together just enhance the whole experience. There's a standard through the Our Fathers. We're doing a series of push-ups. Again, everything's an invitation. The body movements are just secondary, intended to enhance the prayer. But a typical would be, we would do a push-up series through the Our Fathers. We'll hold plank for the first 3 Hail Marys. Again, strengthening that core, the core of our being, strengthening our soul via our core via our soul, hence the name. And then we'll hold 10 different strengthening poses. Might be a deep squat in the sorrowful mysteries, or something more challenging that connects us deeper to Christ's suffering and those sorts of things. The luminous might involve some more stretching kind of exercises. Moving through 10 different exercises in the Hail Marys, really to put us into a rhythm to stay on meditating on the virtue. And then we'll surrender for the Glory Be. We'll rest to announce the next mystery and the virtue. How do we apply that into our lives? Take into, practice what Christ taught us. And then we're back up to push-ups and moving through again.
I know that Jay and so many others want to register for classes, and I know you are invited to parishes. Is there a place where people can learn more about this incredible program?
There is, Father Reed. Thank you for asking. Yes, we do have a website, which is SoulCoreProject.com. And there it's an easy way to navigate the site. And right there on the homepage, you'll see links to order our DVD, which is a great option for people who are not in our local area. Also, you can invite us to your parish, where we can come and put on a SoulCore event where we share the workout, but we also share about the Rosary and devotion to Mary as well. And then we also have instructor training retreats where people who are interested in possibly leading SoulCore on an ongoing basis at their parish or in their local communities can come and have a retreat weekend where they can grow in their devotion to the Blessed Mother and also learn about becoming an instructor for SoulCore.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us today, and I certainly do need some fitness so I could get both taken care of at the same time.
It's a good 2 for 1.
Have a great day.
Thank you both so much.
All right, God bless.